Peace. Ali coming back at you on behalf of sallyMyers.com and also our online metaphysical store, l9shop.com. Alright, in this real quick video, I want to talk about something that everyone will experience. If you're on this path of spirituality, metaphysics, and the occult, you will definitely experience this, especially at the beginning. What am I talking about? I'm talking about what many refer to as the dark night of the soul. You can look at it as setbacks, obstacles, and resistance. But whenever you're taking this path, it can happen a month down, 2 months, 6 months, a year. It's hard to determine the time, but usually most people are faced with major resistance, major setbacks, and major obstacles. What do I mean? The perfect scenario. Someone's new coming into spirituality and metaphysics. They're hard body on the path, they're on YouTube every day, they're reading books, they're copping crystals, they put up their altar, they're meditating, everything seems to be going fine. Then all of a sudden, month, 2 months down the line, big wall hits, boom. Start losing family members. Health starts taking a turn for a wrong direction. Finances starts to dry up. You may not feel like you don't have any energy. Just so many different things to start to happen to you where you feel like, man, I'm meditating, I'm doing my altar work, I feel like I'm doing everything spiritually. Why am I experiencing this? And what I'm here to tell you is it's very common. It's extremely common for people to face that resistance once you're on the path. And the way I like to explain it is, if you're a champion boxer, and in order to know if you're a true champion, you have to have challenges. So when Mike Tyson was boxing, he had to have somebody that challenged him, and the first person was really Buster Douglas. You know what I mean? Who put that grip on him. So without that challenge, you don't know if you're a champion or not. So when you're dealing with that resistance, for one thing, it's there to see if you're really true to this path. Because if you're just looking at this like a hobby or something like that, when that resistance comes, you're just going to leave the path entirely. But if you're committed to this, you're going to deal with that resistance. You're going to find a way to get over it. And the best way to get over it is to continue doing what you're doing. Just because you're having negative things happen in other areas of your life, it doesn't mean that you're not growing spiritually. Because the plus degree to that is all the things that you're experiencing, they're there for you to go through so you can come out a better person. If you had a certain situation that's bound to happen, it was preordained before you came to earth that, you know, when you turn 30, you and your girlfriend were going to break up. That was going to happen for sure, no ifs, ands, or buts. Now you're on the spirituality. The spiritual path and the metaphysics, what it does is speed up your karma. So if something was going to happen 3 years down the line, it may happen a lot quicker. But here's the thing, it's going to happen regardless. So it's better to have it happen before than later, because once you get over it, you'll see what's called the light at the end of the tunnel. You'll start to see where what you're doing is not in vain, but it's hard to see that once you're going through it. But just think about everything that you've gone through in your life. When you were going through it, it felt like you had never overcome it. Once you overcame it, you look back and be like, man, I'm a better person for it. It's the same thing on the spiritual path. So it's guaranteed for the most part that you will deal with resistance. How you treat that resistance is what's going to determine how much light you attain. What I recommend is stay on the path. If you have to dial it down a little bit, that's fine. But the worst thing you can do is crawl up in a bubble and hide. You know what I mean? So make sure to stay on the path. So this has been Ali. You want to find out more information about myself and what we do, be sure to visit my main website, sallyMyers.com, for metaphysical tools and supplies. Check out our online metaphysical store, l9shop.com. That's el9shop.com. So until next time, this has been Ali. Peace.